Now then YouTube, I'm the Tough Man, and welcome back to some more Thaumcraft 4.2 complete guide. In the previous episodes we've covered the basics of Thaumcraft 4.2. I tried to say Thor and Thaum at the same time there, it didn't quite work. Thaumcraft 4.2, we've covered what's changed. We've also covered the stuff that's new in the Thaumaturgy tab, in other words harnessing Vis. We've also covered the stuff that's new in the Alchemical tab, which is a way of fighting warp. And also a way of harnessing a very, very bad liquid death. So, yes, we've done that. We're now on to the Artifice tab. And in the last episode, we covered the Thaumium Fortress Armor. And we also covered... Where's it gone? I think that was it. I think that's what we did in the last episode, wasn't it? Yeah, we did the Liquid Death in the last episode, and we also did the Thaumium Fortress Armor. And we are about to cover a bit more. That's the additions to this Thaumium Fortress Armor. The Grinning Devil faceplate, Angry Ghost faceplate, Sipping Fiend faceplate, and of course, the Helm of Revealing. We're also going to be crafting these live as well, because I've been criticised in the past for not doing this kind of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for you guys. The Helm of Revealing is going to be the first point of call then. Let's go and have a look at this bad boy. So I can see it's using a Goggles of Revealing, a Thaumium Fortress Helm, and a Slime Ball to stick them all together. Usually a Thaumaturge needs to choose between protection or utility when out and about. Not anymore. This modifies the Thaumium Fortress Helm to give you all the functionality of Goggles of Revealing. It does, however, not give the Vis discount the goggles usually do. A helm can have this upgrade along with faceplates. We'll get to that soon. So the Slime Ball, a Thaumium Fortress Helm, and a Goggles of Revealing with 16 Aurum, 64 Census, that's quite a lot, and 16 Tutormen in a moderate instability. Let's go ahead and get everything ready. Okay guys, we've got pretty much everything. I just need to go and grab myself another wand. Awesome. We've got pretty much everything all set up now. We've got the helm in the middle, we've got the Goggles of Revealing, and we've got the Slime Ball along with all of the different stuff on the side here. Now, you can't actually see it because I don't have it. There is 2 bottles, or 2 jars, should I say, of Census here, because if something does go wrong, it will suck more than it actually needs if something does go wrong. So it wants 64, so it's best just to have a bit more. So there's another jar of 64 in there as well. Don't forget that when you're placing items, guys, as you can see with this one, it's only 2 items. Place them opposite each other, or what looks like opposite each other. I've got one here, and I've also got one just opposite right along there as well. It helps towards the instability as well as all this bits and bobs down there. So let's go ahead and right-click that and get this thing crafting. And by the end of it, we will have ourselves that Goggles of Revealing helm, which is fantastic. The Helmet of Revealing. That's the one. The Helm of Revealing. Yes, that's what it's called. So as you can see, the Tutorman's going in there quite... Oh, no, that's the Census, sorry. That's going in there quite nicely. A lot of it as well. It's all getting sucked in there. I love these particle flex, man. It's great. Ah! Gosh. No, quick. Let's get the Slime Ball back on there. Hey! It would help if I had some blocks to get rid of the stuffs. Okay. That's not working. Whoops. Let's just slap it on another one. There we go. So you can see, it's... did it blow up? It's still getting all of that stuff. I need another... whatchamacallit. I can just go and grab it like that. There we go. There we go. I'm missing something? Am I missing something? It's still sucking all of the stuff. And I'm pretty sure the Slime Ball didn't pop off again. Was it the Goggles of Revealing? Seriously, was it the Goggles of Revealing? It must have been the Goggles of Revealing that popped off. There we go. My goodness. Whoa, hang on a minute. Oh, there we are. With the Goggles of Revealing on it. That's the normal one. That's a Goggles of Revealing. Wow. That took a long time to actually get. You've got to be prepared when it comes around to doing half of this stuff, guys. Because if something does do that and you're not prepared to deal with it, like it showed you there, it will still kind of suck everything in, even though it doesn't actually need it, just to keep the process running. If you run out of it, it'll just stop, I believe. So, alright guys, well, there we go. We now have our Goggles of Revealing Thaumium Fortress Helm. So the next thing that we're going to go through is faceplates. Now faceplates can be added to the Thaumium Fortress Helm to give it like special effects. This mask is designed to be added to an existing Thaumium Fortress helm. When worn, this mask has an interesting dampening effect on those suffering from warp events. While it does not reduce the number of events, it does reduce their severity somewhat. It seems laughing in the face of danger does have its rewards. Now, I'm surprised that this actually isn't a forbidden research. Either which way, guys, you're going to need 64 Cognitio, 64 Sano, 16 Tutorman to perform this. 1 Shimmer Leaf, 1 Ink Sac, 2 Iron Ingots, 1 Leather, and a Zombie Brain with a Thaumium Fortress Helm in the middle. So let's get a Thaumium Fortress Helm. Would it actually work with ours? I'm not sure if it would. So I'm just going to get a normal one. And I'm going to slap that straight in the middle right there. Okay, I've got some spare stuff this time around to be able to do this. And I've got all the stuff already ready for us there. Let's go and start this process and keep an eye on everything. I just see the leather in the background there. Now the Shimmer Leaf's guide, just while this is doing it, the Shimmer Leaf, you can actually just use your fist to get that up now. It used to be you use your fist and Quicksilver would pop up. But Shimmer Leaf now just pops out the ground with by using your fists. So everything's going okay so far. I've added some crystals in. Hopefully it'll stop all that funny business. Just keeping an eye, making sure all of this stuff stays on there, which is good. Now I think I'll do... Ooh, where did that one go? There's a stray one going on there. I think I'll do 2 on this one and show you like crafting them. But other than that, guys, it takes a little bit too long. I know that you guys want to see this, but it takes a little bit too long, and I want this to be nice and quick fire, like in info episodes. So it's going okay so far. I can't see anything popped off, but I've got stuff just in case it does. So it's just finishing off the Sano now, which is good. And I can just see the leather in the background there, which is all okay. Wow, that's a lot of Sano. Is it nearly finished? It has. It's Tutorman now. Popping in there. And that's not as many. That's not as much now. Okay, so that's the last of it. All the items are now getting sucked in there. There goes the Shimmer Leaf. No, the Iron Ingot, should I say. There goes the leather. And there's the Shimmer Leaf. The brain. And the Iron Ingot to finish all things off. And there we are. Done. Here we have the Thaumium Fortress Helm with the Grinning Devil on it. Now, I'm not sure if you can have the goggles revealing and a Grinning Devil on it. But using this, of course, will give you those effects said in the Thaumonomicon. Now, to move on to these other 2 faceplates. Okay, guys, so these next 2 are forbidden knowledge and mostly harmless, so that's not too bad. And you can just go ahead and buy them, buy normal ones. You have to actually research this part, but these ones look that they are actually buyable. So the Angry Ghost faceplate, what is this one all about? Well, this mask is designed to be added to an existing Thaumium Fortress helm, as you already know. When you are struck in combat while wearing this grim mask, the creature striking you has a chance to suffer a withering effect. Serves them right. So, a Thaumium Fortress helm with bone meal, leather, with a skeleton skulls, 2 iron ingots and a poisonous potato will get you the Angry Ghost one, as long as you put in 64 Mortis, 64 Peditio and 16 Tutorman. That's a lot. That's a lot of aspect right there. So the instability is very high, just like the other one was, but if you've got enough stuff around there, you've got a lower chance of that happening. And the Sipping Fiend faceplate, which is a very good one. I like this one. The mask is designed to be added to an existing Thaumium Fortress helm, just like the other ones are. When you strike a creature in combat while wearing this mask, you sometimes steal a small portion of their life force to strengthen your own. The fact that you do this by supping on their blood doesn't seem to bother you nearly as much as it should. You wonder if you should be worried about that. So, the Thaumium Fortress helm with a rose red dye, 2 iron ingots, a leather, a gas tier, and a bucket of milk with the Thaumium Fortress helm in the middle. 64 Exanimus, 64 Victus, and 16 Tutorman with an instability very high will eventually get you the Sipping Fiend. That's pretty nice, guys. That's pretty nice. Now, I am noticing, as with most objects constructed from Thaumium, the armor is easy to enchant. So, I am noticing inside here. You can see that it's actually. I think this is durability bar actually. In all honesty, so we won't worry about that. I thought we had to charge it for a second there, but it doesn't mention anything about charging it. So I should think not. I think it's just the durability bar. You can have any kind of durability and it'll do it. Alright, so I think that pretty much covers what I'm going to do in this episode, guys. I've done all the faceplates. I've done the Helm of Revealing as well. In the next episode, we're going to go into the Golem anti-tab, which I think there's only a couple of new things that's been added in here. I don't think there's a great deal. In fact, I think there's just one thing. You can see that flesh golems have been made forbidden knowledge and a moderate forbidden knowledge. Yeah, I think it's just the golem fetter that's been added in. I don't think anything else has been added in or changed particularly in this particular thing. And then, of course, we're going to move on to the Eldritch tab. Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope it's been informative. If it has, please go ahead and leave a like. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to me yet and you want to see more Thaumcraft 4.2 videos, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. And as always, guys, I've been doing a Thaumcraft 4.2 and Britannia Unite series in a Let's Play kind of style that you can go ahead and watch as well. Until next time, I've been the Tough Man. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, stay safe.